Hey all, 118 Set Shadow here. We're starting today's watch with the next set that we're going to be getting, which is another collab set like Uma Musume was. This time we're getting Idolmaster's Cinderella Girls, which brings us a few different excuse me, archetypes for the Idolmasters that are played in separate decks and have been pretty strong during its own format, even when dealing with Quan in Japan as a big competitor to them. And we're going to be getting this set sometime mid-October, early mid-October. And it'll also be the last set that we get that follows the standard booster pack ratios that we have been seeing since set 2. Starting from set 7 after that, we are going to see different ratios of the boxes and the pack numbers. Right now, there are no listings when it comes to boxes or packs on TCG Player, but there is a case listing at 1500, typical from what I'd expect on TCG Player, so usually better just to shop around and see if you can find deals elsewhere. Now going into singles, Bellringer Angel, we haven't been talking about Bellringer for quite a while, and honestly, there hasn't been much happening with this card, except for the fact that it's just been down in value ever since we have been talking about it since the beginning of the game. Now you can pick up Bellringer Angels for as low as $10 when it comes to the original. There are no Glory Finder listings. They're almost $8 market price right now. Nobody has bought the Judge promo that you got from... I believe that only came from if you judged Worlds. And then they have the foil from set 1, which is available for as low as $15 right now. And when it comes to the Evo version of Bellringer, the card is still really cheap to pick up. That one is only $1 right now for the original. Market price is currently around $2 though, keep in mind. If you want the, let's see, that's the Glory Finder bundle. That one is available with 2 listings at just under $1.50 to pick up. The foil version, though, from set 1 is almost $4. Market price is closer to $4.50. Just a call out for anyone who wants to try building an academic deck. This includes most of the Mysteria cards, including Anne, and then this Magic Founder. There's also Greya as well. And there'll be some academic followers here and there, but academic gets progressive support in new cards and new sets as we go along. And there is a beach set that's coming out in Japan very soon that also provides a bit more support, as well as a new box topper, or not a box topper, but a card insert into the set. That will also be a special edition to Academic. So, if you are looking to pick up Academic cards, just be aware that these are the current prices for a lot of the higher end stuff. Like Anne, Belle of Mysteria, the ultimate rare of this one is currently around $25. And if you want the Magic Founder, they're easy to pick up even for the SLs. They're both under $10 at this point. Not sure why Greya's not in this filter, but Greya is also a gold that you can pick up. And the regular Evo of Anne Bell, I don't know why the base one's not here either. 40 listings on that one, and it's only 25 cents if you need to work off a budget and not pick up the ultimate. Then we've got White Frost Whisper, which, after playing against this a few times, I just realized how strong this card actually is. Being able to destroy a follower outright as long as it's engaged. But the card it's a gold, so at 46 cents to start off with, that's pretty easy to pick up. Overall, we have had high pricing at around $2, but the market price is 61 cents. And in terms of how it's consolidated, under 50 cents to pick this up. And then overall, you'll see a lot more listings around 60, 70 cents after that. There's also Rookie Succubus, with vampires getting new support once we get around to set 9. So just to keep in mind this one summons 4 spat tokens on play and then last words. It's $1 right now. The market price is actually $2 for this one, so this is one of the bigger golds to pick up from this set. And for the most part, no heavy consolidation, but most of the listings are $2 at least when you consider the shipping and handling when you have to pick this up too. The oh man, the mascot of the Coliseum, the mammoth, is not getting any love whatsoever. You can pick this thing up at 30 cents. And there are 4 copies available from that seller right now. The market price is currently $1.25, but yeah, this mammoth is no mammoth. It's cheap, easy to pick up. If you want to build a fun Coliseum type build, roll with it. It's easy to make at this point. Just depends on how you want to make it. Just a note on Fina Dynamite Daredevil. Between the gold that comes out of set 5 and the winter promo that you get from this season's shop tournaments, they're not too far off in price when it comes to the base listing, and they both have 11 listings respectively. The regular gold currently has a market price of around 5 and a base listing around 5. When it comes to the prize one, oh, actually it is different. So the base one is $6.58, but it has a $4 shipping tag as well, and after that it's a $10 card. So basically around double the value if you want to pick up the tournament promo, which is not bad given that Fina is a pretty well played card and is a neutral, so not surprising it's at least holding some value on that front. I know I've been talking about Ruinized Buyout for quite some time, but it looks like the buyout's gotten a bit more intense, so I need to cover this again. Now we're at $16.99 for the base legendary on its base listing, but a market price of $9. And even the Evo has been bought out to the point of $13, which is interesting to see. 5 listings on that one as well, while there are only 3 listings on the base legendary. The super legendary of the base form is still sold out, no listings on the market there. But the super legendary of the Evo, the base price of it is around the same as the regular one. So, looking at that in a bit more detail, yeah, actually, it's better to pick up the super legendary of the Evo right now. But I would imagine that the regular Evolve should see a drop in price, given that its market price is only 4. I don't think this could have sold very much. Huh. We did have a few sells at $17, but then they got bought again for about 4 each. In any case, right now the super legendary is about the same price, so if you think this price holds, which I don't think it can, but that's my thought, then probably better just to go for the super legendary. The Apostle of Silence. Mainly wanted to call this one out because the gold of the Evo is short on listings right now, despite the fact that we also had the foil version. But it's still not too expensive in price. 72 cents for the base listing on that, and a 96-cent market price, so basically $1. And then when it comes to the regular version, it's still very easy to pick up. 35 cents is the base listing, and it's got 39 listings, so easy to grab. When it comes to the foils, they're about $3 a piece right now for their base listings, and their market prices are closer to 5. And they still have double digits in terms of how many listings that there are of these cards. So overall, still, it's mainly just if you want to pick up the regular gold, there are a few listings on that one right now. Saphira Synthetic Beast, the alternate art of this that you get out of the tournament packs, this has dropped to $20, and we finally seen some sells of this card as well. Currently, $20 is the lowest listing with a market price of about $25. And in terms of how many are available, 6 copies overall that are around 20. After that, it goes back up to 30. And so far, we have had 2 sell, one at 20 and one at 29. So 20 to 30 is a fair range, I suppose. But given that Saphira doesn't see that much play, I'm not sure we can see this hold too much outside of just the artwork keeping it afloat. Disciple of Disdain has been seeing a bit of a drop-off on its base listings and overall a drop in its market price as well, where this used to be one of the $+ silvers that you could pick up, and now 47 cents for the lowest listing and 70 cents market price. Consolidation is around 55 cents right now with 15 quantity at that point, and then $1 for the next level of consolidation there. Overall, as I mentioned, the market price is down, but this is a staple when it comes to the Disdain engine. So overall, with Disdain still being one of the better engines to consider for Dragoncraft going forward, best to just have a playset of these if you intend to play it. Haven Egg is still a pretty powerful force even in this current meta, but of course, with Alice Wonderland Explorer only really being played in Fable decks, the card is still overall dropped in value given only Haven Egg plays this now. Right now, you can pick up the base legendary for as low as $10, and when it comes to the Evo, it's about $8 base. Market pricing is a little bit higher on both ends, but there is a big difference when it comes to the super legendary of the regular Alice. That one's $42, and then the market price is also very close to $42 as well. And if you want the ultimate rare of the Evo, that's $125 base, which is higher than the current market price of $118.50. And then the super legendary of the Evo is currently at a base price of $17. Israfil is still holding on to value when it comes to its set 4 version, and base listings on its ultimate rare are still high up there for the Evo, which is still $320 base, but a market price of about $171.50. If you want the Glory Finder one, that one is a little bit cheaper in comparison at $13 versus $19 for the base form. And then when it comes to the Evo, that's not much different. It's $8 base right now for the Glory Finder one, and then just over $9 if you want to pick up the one from set 4. And in terms of super legendaries, it's $45 right now for the super legendary of the base form, and about $10 base when it comes to the Evo. That's interesting, because that is not too far away. If we take a look, there are a few listings that are under $15 when it comes to the super legendary if you'd like to pick this up instead of the regular. And our last card for today is Chain of Calling, which also comes out of set 4. This sees play here and there on Runecraft decks, and it's been seeing more play recently in Quan's format. Right now, it's 72 cents base, and overall market price on this one is 64 cents. It's a gold rare, and no real consolidation is more so around $2, but we do have a number of listings from 50 cents to $1 with a fair amount of copies there. So, not too difficult to pick up. It is a gold, and given that most golds only really top out at $1 or $2 anyway, it's pretty fair. Thank you guys for watching. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys later.